Norman police say there are tons of shopping carts like these here at Walmart all across town, and they've been getting a lot of complaints. So they called Walmart, and their new solution is to put stickers on them that say it's illegal and what to do if you find one.
Citizens call and complain, hey, there's a shopping cart here. Hey, this has been abandoned on my property. Can you do something about this?
Abandoned shopping carts are all over town in Norman, and police say they're causing problems.
We had an issue about a year and a half ago, I think, on McGee, where essentially rainwater could not drain anymore and one of the big catalysts of that was shopping carts. There was some other furniture and things in that.
So they reached out to the biggest chain store in Norman, Walmart, and they were up for some changes.
They're increasing the number of times that they have employees come out and pick up carts, bring them back in the store, those type of things. And then the thought was, well, maybe we could just advertise, hey, these aren't to be taken off.
So these stickers say state and local law makes it illegal to remove these carts from the property and gives you ways to return it. Earlier this year, a bill stalled out in the state legislature, which would have made removing or even having a shopping cart illegal statewide. For now, theft in general is, of course, illegal. And Norman has their own ordinance against this, but the police say some of these cases are hard to prove.
You'd have to prove intent with theft. If someone takes a cart and then someone else picks it up off the street and uses it for something else, very hard to articulate that crime, and that's not the intent.
Instead, their goal is to educate the people who are taking these off the property. Many times that can be people living without homes, so they also reached out to shelters.
I know Food and Shelter put out a post earlier this week just saying, hey, we'll take donations for wagons or whatever. So again, we gave them as much leeway as we could. And again, the plan is not to, if we do have to enforce, the plan is not to do that until we finish doing a lot of education on that.
Colby Terrell, KOCO 5 News.